Most often when you're adding or subtracting mixed numbers, you can just find a common denominator, add the whole numbers, and then add the fractions. For example, with this one, we get a common denominator of 24, 4, 6, and 8. We multiply 6 times 4 to get 24, so we have to multiply 1 by 4 to get 4, plus 3, denominator of 24. Since we changed the 8 to 24 by multiplying it by 3, we have to multiply 7 by 3 and get 21. Then we just add the whole numbers. 5 plus 3 is 8. Our denominator stays 24. And our numerator is 25. Now, the problem with this one right now is that we have an improper fraction here. Very easy to fix. 25 out of 24 is the same as 1 and 1 over 24. We add the 1 to our 8 to get 9 and 1 over 24. So 5 and 1 6 plus 3 and 7 eighths is 9 and 1 over 24. Now, the problem occurs if I were to subtract these two numbers. Most of the time you can do the same thing for subtracting. In some cases you can't, and you're going to see why in a second. So, start off the same way. 5 and 4 over 24 minus 3 and 21 over 24. I can subtract 3 from 5, but I can't say 4 minus 21. And because we're subtracting, we can't just flip it and say 21 minus 4. Subtracting doesn't work that way. So instead, there's two different things we can do. Just going to move this over really quick. So we're going to have two different roots to take. The first thing you can do is turn them both into improper fractions. Now, this way, you're probably going to be working with bigger numbers, but it's kind of the easier way to understand. So for my first fraction, we say 5 times 24 plus 4 equals 124 over 24. My second fraction, 3 times 24 plus 21 is 93. Now we can subtract our numerators. 124 minus 93 equals 31 over 24. It's an improper fraction though. So we say 24 goes into 31 one whole time with 7 over 24 left over. So this is the easier way, but you're going to be working with bigger numbers. The other way is a lot quicker, but kind of harder to understand. In this case, we're going to borrow 1 from the 5. And when we take 1 away from the 5, it becomes 4. Now that 1 that we borrowed is equal to 24 over 24. We take that and add it to the 4 over 24 to get 28 over 24. Our second fraction, we leave it 3 and 21 over 24. And now we can subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. 28 take away 21 is 7 over 24. So you can either, when you have your first numerator smaller than your second numerator when you're subtracting, you can either turn them both into improper fractions, subtract and turn it back to a mixed number, or you can borrow 1 from the 5 and make it a 4. And then the shortcut is kind of to add the amount of the denominator to the numerator to get your new numerator. Leave your second mixed number, subtract, and you should end up with the same answer.